Are you looking for the best resource for relocating to Houston? Are you curious to learn more about one of our amazing suburbs, whether it's the Woodlands, Spring, Katy, Cypress, Sugarland, Friendswood, Conroe, Montgomery, or somewhere in between? Well, today I'm going to share with you the best resource for learning all about Houston and its neighborhoods, its suburbs, and its cities. It's actually my website. Hi y'all, my name is Jordan Schlacey. My brokerage is Joe & Co. And here at Joe & Co, our goal isn't just to be your realtor, but to be your resource. And we do that by providing hundreds of videos for you here on the YouTube channel and hundreds and over 1,000 blog posts over on our website by joeandco.com. So I am going to show you and talk about all of our amazing resources over on the Joe & Co website. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to navigate the Joe & Co website, because I truly believe that is going to be your best resource for relocating to Houston or trying to figure out which neighborhood to call home. So we know that the home buyer struggles with the home buying process, so our goal is to be with you every single step of the way so that you plant your roots in the right soil. So let's go on and jump over onto the Joe & Co website. So I am going to be talking about one of our blog posts that happens to be on the very front page of our blog or our website. So it's called How to Navigate the Joe & Co website. And first off, in the very top of the blog post, I thank you for coming to me. It's really important to me to be able to provide all this information to y'all, so I'm really excited that you found me. The best way to navigate our website, if you already know where you want to live, is by clicking one of the categories for the city that you want to live in. So you have the Woodlands, you have Katy, you have Cypress, you have Fulshire, Missouri City, Sugarland, Spring, Klein, Magnolia, Humble, Galveston, Conroe, Tomball, Montgomery, Kingwood, Richmond. We even have Hockley. I'm trying to think of Humble. I'm trying to think of some of the ones that aren't on the blog post yet, but you can see on the right side of our website there is the word categories, and under this categories tab you see select category. We have probably 100 different categories for exploring our website. So if you were only interested in the Woodlands, you would click the link that only talks about the Woodlands, and you would see hundreds of blog posts about the Woodlands. Not just this website, but we also have wishilivedhere.com, and that is a website solely for the Woodlands. So if you are specific about the Woodlands, you can either go to wishilivedhere.com or just click the Woodlands link on the Joe & Co website. If you're interested in Katy, you would click on that link, Cypress, and so on and so forth. Or the second way you can navigate our website is by using the little magnifying glass in the upper right-hand corner of the website. If you cannot see the magnifying glass, your web browser might not be big enough. So that is definitely the best way to research our website if you aren't wanting to click on a specific category for a specific city. Now we have some really popular blog categories. We have one called buying, we have one called relocating, first-time home buying. We love helping our first-time home buyers. We have Houston, Texas, where to live. This is probably going to be the best one if you don't know where you want to live in Texas. If you're looking for listicles, the best is a really good category for looking for listicles, and that's another good one if you don't know where to live. We have a link for Houston suburbs. My favorite one is probably going to be the ebooks and relocation guide, so I definitely recommend checking that out and looking at all of our different ebooks and relocation guides. I'm going to read a couple of them to you here real quick. So we have one for first-time home buyers. We have two for moving to the Woodlands. My favorite one is probably going to be the best neighborhoods to let kids be kids. We have an ebook that compares spring in the Woodlands. We have three newer ebooks, one called Where to Live in Houston, one called Moving to Texas, and then probably the most educational one is going to be How do Property Taxes Work in Texas. And then for all of those most popular cities, we have relocation guides, so those are really good starting points as well. And then we also link to, at the bottom, some really good YouTube videos we think you should check out. And those include moving to the Woodlands, everything you need to know, the best neighborhoods to let kids be kids, the difference between Spring, Texas and the Woodlands, and the most desirable neighborhoods to live in Klein ISD. So those are some of the most popular YouTube videos that I definitely recommend you trying out or checking out. And then you have a link for YouTube playlists. So we want to be able to share with you all the, not just the categories here on the website, but also on the YouTube channel. So that's a really good link. If you're looking to learn more about schools, which I know so many people are, we have tons of really new and really good blog posts. We have a blog post for comparing the Woodlands High School to College Park. We have what is the best school district in all of Greater Houston, and I compare every single school district here in Houston. So that's a really good one. We have best neighborhoods with the best schools in the Woodlands, best neighborhoods with the best schools in Spring, Katy, Klein, Cypress, Tomball, and more, and so on and so forth. We also talk about taxes here on our website. So there's a link for property taxes where you can, the best one is the index, so you definitely can see all of the stuff we talk about property taxes, and then that ebook as well. There's a link that talks about new construction options. If you're considering new construction, that's probably the best spot to start. Moving to Texas, selling, favorite neighborhoods. One that I think you're gonna find the most interesting and the most helpful if you're planning a trip is the first visit category. So we have your first visit to Tomball, your first visit to Cypress, your first visit to Sugarland, and your first visit to Katy. So that is another really good one. Last but not least, this one's my favorite, your first visit to the Woodlands, Spring, Klein, etc. So the really cool thing about these playlists is, or about these blog posts for your first visit, we talk about things you must see, restaurants you should check out, experiences we think you should have, and model homes to check out. We even have links to open houses and links to specific YouTube channel playlists that are specific to that first visit. So I think that's a really good one. The most popular blog posts on my website in the last month are going to be under the category family friendly and kid friendly neighborhoods. So I think every single neighborhood is technically family and kid friendly, but the way we're categorizing and describing this are neighborhoods with A-rated schools, or if there aren't any A-rated schools in that area, B-rated schools, and neighborhoods that have amenities and have popularity. So sidewalks, tennis courts, something along those lines, or the resort style swimming pools are really popular. So family friendly and kid friendly neighborhoods of Spring, definitely recommend checking that out. Again, I listed out all the A-rated elementary schools, and then I talked about the most popular neighborhoods that zone to those A-rated elementary schools. So we do the same thing for Klein, Texas, the Woodlands, Texas, Cypress, Katy, Conroe, Magnolia, and Tomball. If you are looking for some specific information, just email me. If you're saying, hey Jordan, this would be a really good idea for a blog post, you know what? I'm gonna type up a blog post and send you a link to it. So I'm always looking for new ideas for blog posts. We have over 1,000. I think we have a little around 1,100, sorry, I was gonna say 18, but 1,100. So we've really been concentrating on the blog last year and then this year as well. So that's how I would recommend navigating our website. There's so much to learn, and I know most people that are watching this are sitting on YouTube and they don't know the blog and the website exists, but I really think you're going to be super happy with the blog and website. So I hope you get a chance to check it out. Again, my name is Jordan Schlacey, broker owner of Joe & Co. In a second, you're gonna see a couple videos pop up. Definitely recommend checking those out. Those are gonna be your YouTube, Google recommendations. And then if you look down below, you're gonna see tons of links. So I talked about the eBooks. We also have local maps. I definitely recommend checking out the local maps. You have just tons of really good resources and tons of links down below. So I definitely recommend checking those out. Once you're done trying to figure out where you want to live, the next thing you should do is either head over to my search.byjoeandco.com where you can find your dream home in your dream neighborhood, or schedule a call with me. So down below, there's going to be a link to schedule a call with me. or my email address. So I would love it if you would reach out to me once you know that you're moving here or you have some questions. I definitely love answering questions, whether it's email or phone call. I plan to be there for you. So Jordan, Shalacy, Joe & Co, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.